Okay, this is the second/third lesson of the Chapter 6 Algebra 2 material. So this is technically Chapter 6. The reason I say second and third part is there's two big concepts, elimination and substitution, that we need to talk about. So I'm going to kind of stop this video after our the two substitution examples right here on the front page, and then after a couple of elimination problems. I'm going to start up a second video then too. Okay, so substitution will only be these two first examples. So as we talked about in the first lesson, a system of equations is more than one equation. So what you see here and here, these are examples of systems of equations. A lot of times I'll write them with a little whale tail bracket type thing, but you don't have to necessarily do that. So there's two methods, substitution and elimination, if you can't graph them. I have marked these with S's to tell you to use substitution. The reason I know we want to use substitution is because I can see that a variable is already isolated in both examples. This is one thing I struggled with in school, so don't stress if you struggle too. But because we know the y value is equal to 15 plus 8x, in the second equation, what we can do is replace y with 15 plus 8x. So instead of this y right here, we replace it with 15 plus 8x. Then we can simplify. So we'll get negative 10x minus 75 minus 40x equals negative 30. Just to be clear what happened here, I took negative 5 and distributed. And we got negative 75 minus 40x. Then we can combine like terms. So we've got some x's here and some x's here. That ends up being negative 50x minus 75 equals negative 30. Add 75 to both sides. Chunga chunga. Negative 50x equals negative 105. And then we need to divide by 50. 2.1. So negative divided by negative. Oh, shoot. Haha, just kidding. Sorry, you guys. Negative 30 plus 75 is actually 45. So now if we divide by negative 50, we get negative 0.9. Okay, so that's our x value, but we're not quite done because we're looking for a coordinate. Remember from our graphing section, we know the x value, but we need to find the y value. So what we should do is take this and put it back in for x. So we're going to get y equals 15 plus 8 times negative 0.9. And we get 7.8. So y equals 7.8. So this is our final answer. Those two share that coordinate. I know it looks like garbage. Sorry. Okay, we'll do the next one. So here again we have x isolated, so we're going to take and put this in to the first equation. So we're going to have 10 y minus 2 times x is 4 minus 2y equals 6. So we'll have 10y distribute that. minus 8 plus 4y equals 6. 10y and 4y is 14y. Minus 8 equals 6. Add 8 to both sides. 14y equals 14. Divide by 14, divide by 14. Y equals 1. All right. So we've got 1. Oops, sorry. That's our y value. Now we need to find x. So we're going to take that and put it back into the x formula. So we end up with x equals 4 minus 2 times y is 1. 4 minus 2 times 1, that is 4 minus 2, which is 2. So x equals 2. 2, 1 is our final coordinate. This is the location that they cross. That's where they cross. So those are the two examples of substitution that I'll go with. These ones are going to be elimination. You may like these more or less, but these are not substitution because in all of these you can see there's no isolated variable, okay? So I'm gonna pause this video. I'll start up a new one for the elimination method. And if you want more examples of substitution, you can go to Khan Academy or you can ask me in class and I'll come up with some more for you.